casting. There we go. Anyways, why don't you go ahead and lead us into it, Endry?
So, let me just start the VOD here, and because it is the first game, I'm trying to go for my all-international special Android trademark introduction once again. So, ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, señores y señoras, good evening, guten Abend, buonasera, buenas noches, buonanotte, good Abend, good afternoon, good kveld, dobre večer, dobre večer, konnichiwa, xin chao, ni hao, annyeong, Salam alaikum, shalom, yo estet kivanok, grüezi wohl, grüß Gott, namaste, and kamusta. Here we go. I am Special Andre. This is Beastyqt. He's fighting against Stareagle in this best of 5 final series. We got Beastie spawning here at the top left at the yellow Terran. We got as the orange Terran in the bottom right, Stareagle. With me, co-casting, guest casting, side casting, whatever you want to call it, are the guys of ImbiTV. So, guys, how you doing? Are you pumped? Are you ready to roll?
Oh man, I am on the edge of my seat, and I am stoked for this because we are in the finals, Endry. And last week we saw very, very epic finals go down, and I think we're going to see epic finals go down this week too. As we do have a TVT, but I'm looking forward to it no matter what. So you know, we're doing good, man.
I cast it's like 30 billion, trillion, gazillion, even more Protoss versus Terrans lately, and I'm really looking forward to cast a TVT finally. In the last 2 weeks I was just like casting 4 or 5 TVTs in total, and I casted a lot of games, so I'm looking forward to it. And one more thing we will not see is any complaints about imbalance by either player. Speaking of Protoss players, one base all-inning you, so no 4 gates, no bailing, but just siege tanks, marines, marauders, banshees, hellions, maybe battle cruisers, and some Vikings as well.
Andre, you talk about you complaining about PBTs. My last 6 games I've casted have been mirror matchups. How do you think I feel?
Well, it's not my fault. I casted an awesome series when Nogrim was playing against Ranged. Nogrim was a runner-up in the first qualifier. Ranged was a runner-up in the second qualifier. So, awesome ZVP action. Then I saw even better ZVT, and now it's a TVT. So I'm not sure why you're choosing your matches this way, but I was completely happy about it.
I'm gonna cast over at his channel.
Oh, is that right? Is that right, Fire Silver? Well, you know what, man? Whatever, dude.
See you later, Duff.
See you later. Have a good time. We've got a tech lab going down right now for Beastyqt on his first barracks, as well as a tech lab finishing up for Stareagle. Quite mirrored play so far. They're both going for the Reaper play as their opener here as we finish up the friendly caster banter. The factory is going down right now for Beastie, as well as the second refinery here.
And yeah, so we see that Beastie is going for the factory follow-up play right away, but Stareagle is going for more the economical way to follow up his Reaper opening. He did this Reaper opening in a TVZ as well already in the games with his Nogrim. It looks like he's really confident with this one Reaper expand play, and I mean, not all of the time he was able to succeed with his Reaper in terms of scouting or killing SCVs, but in the end he was able still to pull off the games, win the games in a really convincing way, so why change a system which works?
Yeah, definitely, and it looks like Beastyqt is actually going to use his Reaper for defense, as this one Reaper does pop up at the back and goes near the back rocks, and it looks like Beastyqt will go ahead and jump down and pistol out the Reaper that was out there for Stareagle. Now Stareagle throwing down his natural expansion and finishing that up, as well as Beastyqt finishing his. Now Beastie going for the pre-igniter upgrade for the Hellions, as he is throwing down his starport as well. So we've got the 1-1-1 build play coming down from Beastie, as well as the 1-1-1 here for Stareagle.
But we have to watch out. It's just not the plain and simple classic 1-1-1, which is just do not care about expansion, get out the starport as fast as possible. Both guys squeezed out an expansion in between those buildings, but we see that Stareagle, meanwhile, he is about to finish with his orbital command. We see Beasty just finished with the command center here, but he's not too far behind in terms of expanding, and of course TVT is the matchup where you are able to just come back from being behind in supply quite a lot. There are a lot of examples where TVT players were able to just still win a game when you were quite behind, just with some awesome harassment, some even better positioning of the units, and TVT is the matchup. Don't pay attention for 1 second and you're dead.
That's right, man. Beastyqt continuing to pump out, or continuing to keep out those Reapers. He does have 3 of them out with these Hellions. It looks like he could be going for some type of timing push as his pre-igniter will finish up here. Now, Stareagle does not have Siege Tank Tech, but it is 75% done. So that Siege Tank Tech will be finished before it looks like these Hellions and Reapers will go ahead and move forward. Now, it looks like Stareagle doing a little bit of scouting with his Phoenix. Oh, a load up here of 4 Hellions.
Yeah, so if you by Phoenix mean the Viking, you're absolutely true about that. I was just distracted a little bit.
I did say that, didn't I?
Yeah,
wow, man.
but there we see you.
Has plagued my mind.
Beasty is moving over there with the Hellions, but Stareagle here with this patrolling Reaper will spot this attack right away. At the same time, Reapers by Beasty are about to move into the natural expansion, but there are already the siege tanks waiting and some marines, so Beasty losing 1 Reaper, still got 2 Reapers left. And yesterday, when he was playing in the Computer Cup, he did something really, really interesting. He played a game where he went Mars Reaper into Mars Blue Flame Hellion into Mars Cloaked Banshee, trying to accomplish the maximum possible harassment, but now his Hellions are not able to do anything at all. Now dropping once again here at the natural expansion, trying to take out more SCVs, killing a couple of those, but only, actually 7 in total, but killing 7 SCVs to lose 4 Hellions is not what you want to call super effective.
Yeah, I would agree with that for sure, and I'd like to say the reaction time by Stareagle was quite wonderful as he saw that dropship come in the back, and he moves all of his SCVs to his natural expansion. So great job by him for making sure to keep his majority of his SCVs alive, as Blue Flame Hellions are pretty mean. And look at this, a Banshee coming in now, gonna work on these SCVs here that are on the main mineral line, hold these supply depot production here, and as well as take down that Reaper. This Banshee sitting on 5 kills will throw down the Cloak, and we do not have, let's see, no energy left for a scan. There are no Ravens out as well, so it's going to be a little bit before this Banshee gets scouted here, man.
And the scan is going up in like right now. I'm always loving to predict stuff. But very good job by Beasty, because he was able to just get out of the range of the scan. The scan is wearing off right now, and so we see Stareagle is once again in a lot of trouble. The next scan will be able in the next 2 seconds. Now finally he will be able to take out this Banshee, but the question is at what cost, because this Commander Banshee, why is he not scanning? He does have enough energy. There we go. Commander Banshee was at 26 freaking kills, so this unit costs 150 minerals and 100 gas. Meanwhile, at the same time, look at this Banshee at the natural expansion, having 9 kills already as well, and I mean, workers killed. Just push Control R, 31 SCVs lost, and 1 SCV for Stareagle.
Only 18 SCVs survive left for Stareagle, and it looks like Beastyqt will continue the harassment of this Banshee in the natural expansion area. He will move that Banshee out now because it is out of cloak and out of energy. Now, Beastyqt is so far ahead here, Andre. He is on 54 SCVs compared to the 20 that Stareagle only has now. So Stareagle needs to do some heavy damage very soon, or else he's just going to be, it's going to be over.
I mean, take a look at the base of Beast. He's not only having another orbital command even finished, where he's just going to make SCVs and call down some units, he just finished with 3 more barracks. He's got another factory. factory finished. So he's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 production facilities, and he's got more than enough economy to non-stop produce out of every single building. And like I said, yesterday when he was just playing this build for fun against a lower tier player in the Computer Cup, I said to him, this game, this strategy is absolutely awesome. If you got the micro and the APM, just do it and you will accomplish a lot of stuff. And now he's using exactly this build here in the first series. Now his Stimp Marines trying to take out more of those forces, but Stareagle, like you said, he needs to make something happening. He's trying to do this now, but I don't see him winning.
You know, he's so far behind that it's not even funny, and it's unfortunate to see that go down. And I'll tell you, Beastyqt is throwing down another expansion after he's already placed down his third base. He's got a fourth base on the way, and there it is. The GG is called as Stareagle loses all his units, and that's the end of this game. We're going into game number 2 with Beastyqt on 1.
And I mean, people were talking about Into the Rainbow or Rainbow, a Korean StarCraft player from Team Startail, being super famous about his harassment, but taking a look at those Reapers, at those Blue Flame Hellions, and at those Cloaked Banshees, and microing them all at the same time, getting them out super fast, is just the most awesomest harassment gameplay in TVT I've ever seen. Until today.
This game was pretty awesome, and Beastyqt did a pretty awesome job with those Banshees, man. Good timing on moving the Banshees out right when the scan went down, saving the life of the Banshees so that he can continue taking out SCV after freaking SCV, and that really is what caused him to win that game.
Absolutely.